there's a real case Chris Paul should have won MVP in 2008. My favorite small guard growing up was Chris Paul. He's becoming one of the most underrated players of all time right now. Every team he joined literally became better. They had a higher record. He had DeAndre Ayton looking like $1 million, and look at that guy now. So win share in basketball is a stat that estimates the number of wins that a player contributes to their team's success. So to get an idea, LeBron is number 1, Kareem is number 2, Wilt is number 3, Nasty Man is number 4, and Chris Paul is number 5. Think about that. He was a 3-level scorer. He only shot below 35% for 4 seasons. He's a legitimate all-time defensive guard. And keep this in mind, there was that one moment in his career where he had 1,912 steals and 2,023 turnovers. My man was so efficient. He barely turned over the ball for his whole career. For some extra context, Bron is 4th, and he's number 1 in turnovers. Jason Kidd is 3rd in assists, and he's 8th in turnovers. Stockton is 1st in assists, and he's 6th in turnovers. Chris Paul is 2nd in assists and is 32nd in turnovers. Is Chris Paul a good playoff performer? And yeah, he is. Like, we could blame Chris Paul for Game 5 against OKC. That was a real blunder, obviously. He blew a 3-1 lead. That was an obvious blunder. But, like, let's not act like his run in, like, 08, 2011, 2017, 2018, 2020, 2021 wasn't, like elite. There's one thing that I know is going to upset Kobe fans, but, like, yeah, there's a real case Chris Paul should have won MVP in 2008. He had a higher PER, he had a higher win share, and his second best player was David West. Like, I understand Powell came during the deadline, so, like, don't get me wrong. And a lot of that MVP is just because Kobe somehow didn't win one beforehand. But, like, Chris Paul was that guy by year 3. We can say what we want about CP, but CP may be one of the most underrated players ever, because he's by far and away the most versatile point guard of all time.